Amanda Duvall-Fetters says her family began experiencing health problems 6 months after moving into housing at Fort Leonard Wood in Missouri.
The kids were having upper respiratory issues, bloody noses. I was having migraines. My husband became lethargic and had brain fog.
They found a suspicious substance on the floor, walls and ceiling, in the carpeting and the vents.
The housing inspector came by and he tried to tell us that it was dirt and it was pollen and it was grease.
But testing arranged by Duvall-Fetters and her husband confirmed their suspicion.
So the assessment came back positive for 13 types of active growing mold.
Jeff was at our house until 1 a.m.
The family evacuated to a hotel, kicking off a battle with the base's housing contractor, Balfour Beatty.
All these trash bags.
The mold was eventually removed, but Duvall-Fetters says getting to this resolution wasn't easy.
And it was just a full-time job trying to communicate with them because they don't respond to emails. They don't answer the phone. They're never in their office.
In a statement, Balfour Beatty says the family's home was inspected on the same day they reported their concerns, and the repairs were completed within a week. They also say no hazardous conditions were identified. A Facebook group of families on the base described similar experiences. One asking, how many chances do you give housing to take care of the mold before you find someone else? Another writing, I called housing already about the mold, and they sent the paint guy and just sprayed the mold and mildew stain remover on one of the spots. Balfour Beatty tells us it takes such complaints seriously and has protocols to address them. The company pleaded guilty last year to doctoring maintenance records to earn performance bonuses at bases across the country.
The problem that we see is a very small portion of people who are speaking out.
Lawmakers here on Capitol Hill are working to change that. They're proposing a military housing council, which would regularly evaluate living conditions and then report their findings.
There is no open communication between military families, advocacy organizations, and the DoD in regards to military housing. This housing council will be a transparent council.
The most immediate need in front of us is to save our household belongings.
Duvall-Fetters isn't sure a council is enough, but she says something must be done.
Living in fear of your own home and then the helplessness that you feel trying to get people in power to do something really takes a mental toll too.
A family serving their country, fighting a battle they never expected here at home over their home. In Washington, Samantha-Jo, Spectrum News.